That is,
and then you got to look at what I mentioned earlier, is what you're getting out of it. You know, like you said, leaving it home in a jar, it's just sitting there. But if you put it in a bank, in a savings account, or in some type of investment vehicle, you're getting something back out of your money. So that's what you really want to think about. I mean, in all of these principles that we're giving you guys, it applies to everything. You know, you get out what you put in, right? So you really want to start looking at, because you guys are seniors, so you're a couple months away from entering into real life, where your decisions and what you get is going to be based off of what you do, right? So, you know, you really got to start looking at, you got to look at your time, the value of your time, you know, how much energy you putting into entertainment, how much energy you putting into different things, because at the end of the day, your success or failure is going to be up to your decisions, right? Everybody's in entertainment now, right? So you enter into the point, it's nobody going to be there to tell you when you need to study. So it may be cool to be on Instagram and be on your phone for hours a day now, but when you get into college, you got to look at the value of that time. Is it going to be more beneficial for me to study, or can I take some leisure time and be on the internet or do whatever? So when it comes to finance, when it comes to your education, when it comes to everything you're doing, now is the time for you to start looking at the decisions that you're making, because you're only going to get out of life what you put into it, the effort that you put into it, the time that you put into it. That's what you're going to get back out. So if you put in the time, in the planning, with budgeting, like we told you today, you will get some financial success out of it. If you put the time, the energy, and the effort into making good grades so you can have a good career, you get financial success out of that as well. So you're at that point now where these are things that you really need to start looking at. What has redeemable value? What has successful people are able to judge what is of redeemable value to them, right? Because a lot of people are not successful simply because they just waste time. And they're not prepared for what comes up in life. You're not prepared financially. You're not prepared for your job. You're not prepared for anything, because you're just going through life, living day by day. You're caught up in the moment. But planning is essential. That's why the major part that when we talk about budgeting, we talk about planning. What you do ahead of time, so when you get to the adversity, you're ready. Because adversity is going to come in every aspect of life. Financially, you're going to have things happen that you don't expect to happen. In your health, you may have things that happen that you don't expect to happen. Even in relationships, you have things that happen that you don't expect to happen, right? But you always got to remember, it's always up to you. Your energy, your effort, and what you decide to do on a daily basis is what is going to determine your success. So that's one of the major overall points of the entire presentation. Even when it comes to finance and life in general, you're at that time where your decisions matter. Any questions about that?
Yeah. I mean, you kind of like ended the whole session, but I had questions. That was beautiful, like when you ended it off. But he was talking about putting money in the bank. So you don't really have a bank in the Great Depression. So if the stock market decided to crash and can't get that money, they would, well, it's like a different way to trade insurance here now.
That's right.
So that won't happen.
Yeah, so